Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it is by creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived, people. I am God, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to expand yourself. I want you to realize this fact. Let's imagine that all the knowledge in this world, let's say it's 100%, of all the knowing, like all the knowledge that there exists, that there is, all right? I want you to realize, people, that all the knowledge that you as an individual possess is less than 1% of all the knowledge there is that exists out here. So as much as you think it's like in our minds as individual, we like, wow, we know so much, But when you compare it to all the knowing that there is to know that you do not know, it's like it humbles you because you realize that you know nowhere as much as you think you know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's a powerful phrase that I learned years ago. It's like, you don't know what you don't know, people, until you know. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but you don't know what you don't know until you realize that you didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my message for you today, people, is that I want you to expand yourself. I want you to push yourself to always be curious, to learn things, people. I want you to put yourself in situations that you have never been exposed to before. So it's like you always have to be looking and seeking new experiences. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, that goes for every area of your life. You know what I'm saying? That can go in your personal relationship with yourself. Explore new areas of that. You know what I mean? Find new ways to create joy for yourself. Like, figure out and explore what makes you truly happy. It's like, how do you know until you try different things? When it comes to your relationships, same thing, all the relationships you have, you can explore what that can look like, trying different approaches, having different conversations, exploring different areas of that. Same thing in your professional life, people. It's like, as much as you know, there's always more to know and more to learn, and pushing yourself to new heights, man. I just really want you to be extremely conscious of the fact that you don't know as much as you think you know. And that's a humbling experience, man, because it means that you have to get rid of your ego and realize that, you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? And the things that you know is not even 1% of all the knowledge there is. So it's like, that is a humbling experience, people. And what that should do for you is put you in a frame of mind where you realize that you really always need to be a student, and realize also that you can learn from anybody and from any situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sure at some point you've realized this. You can be talking to somebody that, it could be a kid, man, and they say something that triggers an epiphany for you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you don't know where you're going to learn from, people, but be open-minded to it. Have a hope in mind, have a hope in art, and just really live life where it's like, man, you're just exploring things out here and go on that beautiful adventure every single day, man. It's like, go out here with an open mind and just be hungry for knowledge, man. And, if you just take pause, man, it's like even with animals, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's things that they do that you can learn from, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of the greatest teacher of unity, man. It's like ants, you know what I'm saying? How they work together to, provide for themselves and all of that. I'm just saying is that you can learn when you just take pause, man, and just really look around you and see past the obvious. If you really take time to look past the obvious and trying to see what can you learn in those situations, then the knowledge will come to you, man, And I'm not talking about just book stuff, man, because the greatest knowledge to me is your creation of it. It's just really being self-aware. Is that if you're aware of the things that are happening around you, then there's so many lessons, man, that, it comes to you and reveals itself to you every day, you know? So it's like, I just want you to be thirsty for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I want you to be thirsty to really, get a greater appreciation, man, of just realizing that there's so much to know, and just have that childlike curiosity, man. It's like, I want you to look at life like a kid at an amusement park, man. It's like, it's exciting when you really look at it from that perspective, because it helps you to realize that there's so much for you to learn, people. There's so much for you to learn, man. And I just want you to be hungry for that, man. Knowledge is all around us, man. It's just that you have to be open to it, and just really be intentionally focusing on seeing what's past the obvious. See past your physical eyes, and really try to see what's there. You know what I mean? I hope you're getting this message, people, because it's such a powerful message, man. And I really hope that it resonates with you, and hope that you can learn something, or this inspires you to really go on that journey and that quest of just being aware, and just realizing and humbling yourself, killing that ego, to realize that you don't know nowhere near as much as you think you know. Anyways, people, shout out to Jamaica, man. Shout out to, Jamaica, of course, is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean, man, and the African diaspora worldwide. People, as you know, my mandate is to unite the Caribbean and Africa, and as time goes by, it's like that involves and evolves into including diaspora. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yesterday, man, it's like, I don't know, I missed it, but it's like, I was watching some of these videos about what's happening in Africa, man, on YouTube, and I thank God for content creator, man, because it's like, we're so busy with so many different things, and it's very awesome for other content creator, man, to really do the research, figure out what's going on, do videos about it, share it to the world, because that's how people like myself and others get to be aware of what's going on. Now, obviously, we can do our own fact checking too. But I'm just saying, I just like the idea that people are really out here understanding that it's critically important to share the knowledge and share what's happening, man. And as I was watching the videos, it's like, it just helped me to realize again, just on my journey here, man, how powerful the visions that I have and the words that I speak, how powerful they are. It's like a couple years ago. Now, this was way back in a year or two ago. I want to say maybe it was like a couple years ago. Last year for sure is when I know for a fact that, of course, I had the mandate that I'm here to unite Caribbean and Africa. But it's like the visions that I kept seeing is like, those that are first shall be last, those that are last shall be first, man. And it's like, this is our rising period, people. It's like black people across the world is waking up, man, to the power that they have inside of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mass awakening, and it's not just in the Caribbean, and it's not just in Africa. I think it's around the world. You know what I'm saying? It's that we're realizing, man, the power that we have had in us. And it's like, we're the people that's been, I don't want to just say disenfranchised, but we have, been at the very bottom, man, for most of our lives, for centuries, man, whether it's slavery, whether it's colonialism, and just always made to feel like second-class citizens, man. And it's like, it gives me such pride, to really see Africa rising, man, and not just rising, but they're rising on a grand scale. Like, they're creating their own currency right now. You got Afro money. And just really the unity. I feel like it's like, as I profess and say these things every day about the unification of Africa and the Caribbean, like, these things are being manifested, man. In Grenada back in July, they had a African Caribbean I think it's like a trade forum or something like that. And that's where a lot of these African nations came out to the Caribbean to see how they can foster more trade. And also, with the new Afro money that they have created, figuring out how to trade in the Afro their financial systems that they have to reduce fees and costs on their trades. And it's like just really watching the new wave of how this prosperity comes about. See, people, when I have these visions, I don't know exactly how they're going to be manifested, but I just know, in a sense of knowing that it will and shall and must be manifested. Now, how is the part I don't know? And to be honest with you, I was just shocked that a lot of the things that I've been saying, and believing, and the visions that I've had is literally manifesting as we speak. You know what I'm saying? And without my knowledge of it, you know what I'm saying? But the gears have been turning and things have been happening. And I guess whether these people are hearing my message or not, all I know is because I profess it, because I declare it, then so shall it be. It's like it's being that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like as I profess these things, people, and I prophesy them and I declare them, is that it's happening, whether I have anything physically or directly to do with it or not. And it's like, for me, it's more of me just realizing that I am heaven on earth, man. I am bringing it here as I speak it, and it's being manifested in the people that I declare and profess these for. These things are happening, man. And it's like, it excites me. And, it's like, all I know, people, is nothing but the best is yet to come. And I'm super excited about the amazing future that we're building and creating for generations to come. And it's like, this is our time, people. Our time is right now. It's not later. It's right now, man. And it's like, I say this, man, because I think this is real powerful. It's like, as you go on this journey, people, it's like, that's why you can't focus on your immediate circumstances, man, because sometimes it's totally contradictory to what it is that the vision that God have given to you, man. And it's like, it's so important to hold that high frequency of the amazing visions and future that God have shown to you, because by me holding those vision in mind and really truly believing these things to be true, people, I'm realizing that it's manifesting whether I know about it or not. So who cares whether I'm a part of it directly or not? All I care about is people living their best and amazing life. I care about prosperity across this world, but mostly right now what I know and envision is that Africa and the Caribbean is bringing about the greatest prosperity period in the history of this world, people. Watch it happen, man. It's happening right now. These countries in Africa, as they become the United States of Africa. As a matter of fact, I think in August here is when they started issuing the United States of Africa passport. And even for the diaspora, man, I mean, a sense of belonging, to know that, hey, it's like one of the biggest complexes. And if people in America is being honest, for black people, that is, it's like to have the opportunity to have somewhere that claim you and own you and say, not claim you and own you, but just claim that, hey, this is your home, and to give people of African descent that can verify, whether it's through ancestry or documents, that you are from Africa, to know that you can have one of these passports that says that you're a citizen of Ghana or any one of these countries that are participating, and have all the rights just like those people in those countries. People, that is powerful, man. That is powerful. I want you to get that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you belong, It's like going back home. Like, Africa is indeed the mother of this world. And all people across this world have to do is own that, man, and realize that. People in Jamaica, for us, it's easy, because our whole life we know that even though we grew up in Jamaica, we know we from Africa. And, I want people here in the States, man, to realize that, listen, man, you are African first of anything. Realize that, man. And, all I know is that unity, people. That's what I've been seeing in the spirit, is that united we stand, divided we fall, man. CARICOM, we don't want to be just a name. We should follow African lead and really become a United Nations of the Caribbean. In other words, CARICOM shouldn't just be a name. it really need to stand for way more than that, man. We need to really work as a block that trade together, that invest with each other way more than we are right now. I feel like there's so much missed opportunities that we can transform and change and really take lead, man. At the end of the day, you just got to look and see what works. Is anybody that doing, like in Africa there, Abraham Traore, obviously he's one that God is using to transform Africa. I really feel and believe also that for the Caribbean, God is using Andrew Holness right now to really transform that region and uniting that region. And I want Andrew Holness to step more into that role, like really own that, man. That just as how Abraham Traore is uniting Africa, and do the same thing for CARICOM, man. And it's like, you know, there's such a great link between Africa and Jamaica too, because it's like, you know, you don't realize it, but it's like Marcus Garvey, man. You know, right there in St. Anne's, I did a video of where he was born at back in June when I was in Jamaica. And it's like Abraham Traore is indeed a reincarnation of Marcus Garvey, man. It's like this guy embodies his vision and his mission for this world. He's not doing it with the Starliner, but what he's doing it is by giving people across this world citizenship and right to land, man, to be able to create, to be a part of a sovereign nation and create wealth for your family to come, man. Own land, build houses, have all the privilege of somebody that was born there, even though you wasn't. Like, that is indeed Marcus Garvey, a modern version of Marcus Garvey vision, that anybody that's black or of black descent can go back home, man, you know? And I'm just excited, people, about the amazing transformation that I see happening right now. And I just thank God for using me, man, to really be able to co-create this new world that's happening right now, you know? I am nothing but God's humble vessel, people. This got nothing to do with me, Otis Tucker. This is the Spirit of God that's using this vessel, Otis Tucker, to really transform this world, man. And I'm just so grateful every single day, man, to have this privilege to be able to help foster and help bring about these amazing changes, people. I am beyond excited, man. Glory be to God, man. Anyways, people, my declarations over your life: number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God, man, will continue to lead you and guide you, man. I really want you to start exploring, though, you know, like, just be curious, people. Increase your knowledge, man. Like, really expose yourself to new things, man, because that's the only way you're going to grow and become the greatest version of yourself, people. Blessings on to y'all and y'all family, man. You have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.